Minnetonka to start in the fall. Previously, we were enrolled in Hopkins School District, and I'm here to share my experience at Hopkins as they moved to a more equitable and inclusive, and after their extreme budget cuts, as the enrollment has dropped there over the last few years. We chose to send our children to Hopkins because we wanted our kids to see diversity as a good thing in the world. We started at Glen Lake Elementary. Our oldest son was in preschool. We were there for 7 years. We had a good experience there. The teachers, the staff, the leadership was excellent. We enjoyed small class sizes, one-to-one help, and a very neighborhood feel. Like many schools in the district in January 2020, we found out that there would be massive budget cuts. Hopkins was currently one of the highest costs per student per year. As a result of that, our school would be cutting the Gifted and Talented program, which our children were involved in. The district said that they would not actually be cutting the Gifted and Talented program, but opening it up to all scholars. So there would no longer just be a small group of scholars. We became concerned that this would result in our kids effectively repeating grades. As the pandemic hit, the district did a very poor job of helping parents and students navigate this time. During that time, our superintendent kicked off the school year by saying that everything was a system of racism and it pervades every aspect of our daily existence, rather than how to help us operate in the COVID era. When we returned in the fall, the climate was completely different in our school. We no longer felt we were part of the community. Our parents were no longer allowed in the building. Our children began to talk about their black and brown friends, which they had never, ever said before. They were talking about it in a different way, and it was disturbing to our family because they had never brought that up. And we had tried to avoid that. We had always just wanted it to be a school. As the school year progressed, we were informed that in the fall, that our class sizes would be more than 30 kids in the next year, and that there would be combined grades, and computers would be teaching our children math to help cut costs. Many would say that this was due to budget cuts, but they were actually very clear that it was about an equitable experience for every child in the Hopkins School District. I'm sharing this because I think educational excellence is the most important thing to focus on in our schools, and that politics should not drive our curriculum. I hope that Minnetonka does not adopt these same practices and loses